Hello guys, how you all doing? Yes, I finally got time to watch this movie and I'm here to say one or two things concerning it for the sake of motherland Africa. I couldn't believe that this production was in Africa. Have you seen the movie? Do you think it's worth seeing? Okay, sit back, relax. Let me give you a tip of the iceberg, then you can conclude if you want to see it or not. I'm going to be telling you everything and some few things you need to know about the movie so that you don't just go wasting your time. But my time was not wasted watching this. Sit back and watch. Welcome. Hey guys, hello everyone. How are you all doing? My name is Esther of the Esther's Chronicles TV. Yes, I'm a YouTuber based in Zurich, Switzerland. Thank you to those that are seeing my face for the first time, and thank you to all my returning subscribers, those that thought it wise to come watch my video over and over again, be it video, be it be it live streaming, be it premiere. You just keep coming back. I truly appreciate you. So today I'm here to review a movie. That's why I try to look a little bit more than regular. Yes. Do you agree? So there's this movie that has been trending. I saw some reviews on it. I saw positive reactions, negative reactions, and I thought, okay, let me check that movie out because it's a long time. I can't remember the last time I sat down to watch a movie on Netflix. So the title of that movie is Young, Famous, and African. Yes, Young, Famous, and African. The movie is a collection of young Africans that are famous, that are talented, that are doing well in their respective fields. Yes, we had some from Nigeria, we had some from South Africa. The movie set itself was in South Africa. In fact, I've not visited South Africa before. I've been thinking of visiting, but after watching that movie, I said no. I need to visit South Africa and go for some safari. It has always been in my bucket list of countries to visit. So more than ever before, I would like to visit South Africa. So the movie setting was based in South Africa. So we had some people from Tanzania, some of the actors that I can remember. We had, okay, charity begins at home. We had Annie Idibia, we had Two-Face Idibia, we had one of our top celebrity stylists across the continent in the person of Jerry Shranky Jerry. We also had Diamond Platinum, is an international star. Diamond is international. We had Zari, we had Kanye, we had Nadia. All these people are young. Like this movie said, they are young, fabulous, and they are also African. And they are famous. So that's why I did. So it's a reality series, meaning that they all came together in a setting. It's just so beautiful. Normally I will not, this is not my regular content, but after watching it, I thought to also say one or two things because I'm very passionate about women. So one thing that stood out was that almost all the women in the movie, almost all the women were powerful in their respective fields, that undermining their ages. So Annie was in that setting. And if you don't know who Annie is the wife to Two-Face Idibia. Annie has really gone through a lot as a person. She has gone through a lot. Imagine having a boyfriend at 16 years old before you became famous, and then before you could even have a child for the guy. Like two other women had 4 children for the guy, making your own child to be the first. And you still went ahead to marry that man. I really want to commend Annie because she's a strong woman. I mean, she has gone through a lot. So in that movie, because it's a reality show, people were talking about their life. So Annie started talking about her own life. And it was termed like she was insecure. And some people were saying she needs therapy. I'm of the opinion that people should tell their story. It's not easy to tell your story, especially when that story is not a palatable one. It's not a palatable one and it's all over. Everybody knows about that story. So Annie telling her story is not a news. It's a story. But there was this character in that movie. It's also a beautiful, powerful lady in the person of Zari. Zari is originally from Uganda. My best friend is from Uganda. So I have maximum respect for Ugandans. But she's based in South Africa. She's also an actress, businesswoman. She's respected in South Africa because she's a billionaire and she louds it. She's not humble about it. So in that movie, there was a setting where they were hanging out in Platinum's house. The movie itself is complicated a bit because Platinum is a baby father to Zari. So they are doing co-parenting. So Platinum invited everybody to his house for an Arabian night. And then not knowing that Zari was going to be there. Eventually, Zari showed up, and Annie is somebody that is jolly. Annie is a jolly girl. If she's happy, you will see it all over her. If she's sad, you will see it all over her. So when Annie saw Zari, Annie was just complimenting Zari that she looks good, and everybody got talking. Then before you know it, Innocent called. Innocent is Two-Face Idibia Atubaba, that's Annie's husband. Meanwhile, Annie has already been missing home because almost, yeah, she was missing home somehow. Then when Two-Face called, Annie was trying to introduce everybody to Two-Face. And then Two-Face noticed that Zari was there. And somehow Zari and Two-Face had once had a job together, you know, celebrities, all those shows, they always have it together. So Two-Face made a comment to say that Annie should say hi to Zari, the boss lady. So Annie was like, why are you so particular about Zari? Do you know her? Then I think Two-Face said yes. So the way Annie said it, it wasn't pleasant to Zari. So before you know it, Zari started saying that Annie was insecure. She said it in that party. After that party, there was a time Two-Face came into the movie, and then Two-Face came and we proposed to Annie and was saying Two-Face was just lamenting over all the things that Annie have gone through. I was just telling Annie how he appreciates her, how they are now 10 years in marriage, and he wants to propose to Annie. He wants them to take their vow. You know, they had a beautiful moment in a restaurant, romantic setting. And afterwards, Annie took Two-Face to the gang to tell the gang that Two-Face has proposed to her and they are going to be getting married. I mean, the wedding scene was so beautiful. When I was watching Two-Face looking into Annie's face to tell Annie that I feel your pain over the year. I know what you've been through. Annie was crying and I was also crying because it was so beautiful. We've seen cases where Annie came online to complain about Two-Face misbehavior, but Annie has been there. I mean, what Annie has gone through, a lot of women cannot go through it. And that goes to show that love between Two-Face and Annie is really strong, and I wish them eternity. So going back to the movie, there was went to Annie. It was a beautiful moment. Annie just came to introduce Two-Face that Two-Face has proposed and they are getting married. Then before you know it, Zari said he wants to talk to Two-Face in private, and she took Two-Face to private and started telling Two-Face that Annie is insecure. When you called, she was, how you don't say that. And if you think that Annie is insecure, you don't have to go and tell Two-Face. Two-Face already knows the insecurities that Annie is dealing with. And everybody have an insecurity one way or the other. There's nobody that is perfect. It is a story to tell. And because they always see that anytime it comes to Two-Face, Annie is always shaking. She's always shaking. Yes, because she knows what she has been through. And she's trying to protect her home. She's trying to make sure that things are working. Do you think it's easy for you to be in a man's house and other women and are having kids for the man? So Zari keeps saying Annie is not secured. Annie is not secured. Zari, I want to believe that you are secured, but you don't tell a woman that she's not secured. I mean, not in the presence of her husband. And this is to also, it's a life lesson that we women should learn. Even if you want to correct a friend, don't go correcting the friend like the friend is really, really dumb. It is Annie's story and she can decide to say it. And for everyone that is bashing Annie on the internet, just leave her alone. She has been through a lot. What she has been through, many of us cannot take it. So that's how eventually Annie and Two-Face, they got married in the movie. The movie, it was so beautiful. And you know what Annie did that I felt, Naija blood, una bad. Naija people. because this same girl Zari that already told Annie that Annie was insecure. Zari and Annie eventually went out. They thought to trash out their issue, but they couldn't trash out. So they tried to talk it over, but they weren't talking. Every time Annie and Zari met was always one problem or the other. So Annie had to tell Zari not to show up for their vow renewal, for their wedding, because she feels Zari has bad energy. For me, I felt that was too much for Annie to just shut Zari out. I mean, that's one thing. We can disagree to agree, but Annie totally shut Zari out, and I know that that will not be cool to the Ugandans and the South Africans, and it will not be cool. But at the end of the day, our wishes needed to be respected. So this Zari of a lady also, like I said, she's powerful in her own way. She even got into trouble with her friend Kanye because she's a boss lady and she likes to sing that she's a boss lady, that she's billionaire. She has been married twice, or she had two baby fathers. First husband, she had 3 children. The second husband, she had 2 children. And then she's doing co-parenting, and she always liked to really feel that boss thing. I mean, you can be a boss without louding it. That's my perception of Zari. You don't have to loud that you are a boss. If you're really the boss, you don't have to loud it. You have the money, you have the beauty, you have the swag, you have everything it takes, but stop louding it. And that was the problem she had with her friend Kanye, because there was a time Zari invited her friends to a road trip through with the train, and she was trying to make like a toast, and she kept saying welcome to my. Meanwhile, this is about us. So sometimes when you are in the midst of your friend, don't try to still feel like the boss that you are. There's a place to be boss, and there's a place not to just be like, let's calm down. So that one was there. And there was one thing that stood out for Zari and Kanye when they were having a conversation. Kanye was telling Zari that all the men that went out with you, they don't get over you. Why don't they get over you? And Zari, like I said, she's a boss and she needs to put it out there that she's a boss. She was saying that it's something about her, and it's the Ugandan sauce. So my friend that is Uganda, I'm going to ask her, let her come and give me that Uganda sauce and Uganda pepper. So in general, the movie was really beautiful, and there was a place again. Yes, another reason why I'm talking about this same Zari, there was a guy in the show, the guy like Shrank was hitting on Zari. Not just hitting, they were hugging, they were mushy mushy, and the other gang saw those movements and they were like, what is happening here? And you don't cross the bro code. There was a time I did a live stream. Yes, that's another reason why I'm talking about it. There was a time I did a live stream and I said that, will you date somebody? Will you date your friend's ex? Or how will you feel if your friend dates your ex? Personally, I said, my friend, I don't expect my friend to date my ex. Even if you're going to date my ex or get married to my ex, let it be that I have healed. We're talking about 10 years. We're not talking about 2 years. So in this case, Zari and Platinum are co-parenting, and Platinum is like a brother to K-Light, but you're still smooching. So in that place, in that movie, there's something they said, you don't cross the bro code. You don't cross the sister code. As a lady, you don't go dating your friend's ex. You, as a guy, you don't do that. It's something you shouldn't do. So in all, was there any Christian advantage to that movie, really? No, it was just about the motherland Africa, how beautiful South Africa is, how we can promote our culture. As a matter of fact, I love the classiness of the movie. I love the fabulousness of the movie. And that's why you see this, my makeup. I love it. It was so beautiful. It was rich. And mega shout out to Buzzes Bay. She did a review about the movie and it was beautiful. And let's just promote this movie in our own little way, even though it doesn't have any Christian heritage, doesn't have any Christian background. For the sake of the motherland Africa, let's promote this movie. Young, Famous, and Africa is beautiful. And then I think the series continue. If I need to talk about it again, I will talk about it. In it all, ladies, feel good about yourself, look beautiful, and don't talk down sisters, especially when they tell their story. It's their story to tell. If you feel it's insecure, let it be. You don't go telling somebody's husband how insecure. Just like you are reporting somebody to their husband and you can actually talk to them. It doesn't make sense. So for the sake of the culture, for the sake of Motherland Africa, I decided to do this. So go check that movie out and tell a friend to also check it out. I hope you enjoyed this movie. Will you want me to do something like this more? Drop it at the comment section. Please leave me your comments. It's your girl Esther. God bless you. Bye.